just know that if your heart did not skip when you saw him or when you saw her, something is wrong with you. Christian brother, Christian sister, if your heart did not do big big when you saw that person, if your first thought, maybe not first, but if your thoughts never ever went to you touching them or just, doing some skibbity with them, something is wrong and something is terribly wrong. Because tell me how you see the person that you're so in love with and your heart is not. So today we want to talk about the difference between temptation and sin. Yes, I know that they said that you should not sin, and you've thought that everything that you've ever thought of or longed for is automatically a sin. Not all. So you're safe. Calm down. Calm yourself down. All right, let's talk. So yes, temptation. What is temptation? Answer it by yourself. What is temptation? Temptation. Something that is tempting you to do something. Layman English. Temptation is when you are being pulled to do something. I say layman English, not Oxford. So temptation is when you are being pulled to do something, when you're being moved. You're being moved. It's moving you. You want to. And the truth is, most times, temptation comes from your heart's desire. Yes, it is what you desire. For myself and I now, I can give myself as an example that me, I love cars. So I know that when I'm, with people that have this kind of cars, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I wish this is mine. So I could be tempted to actually marry a guy because of car. Yes, it could be that bad. It could be that bad, bro. So let's talk. So I'll start like this. I'll use myself as a case study. As a case study, I'll use myself as a case study. So yeah, was I attracted to my husband when we first met? Nope. I was not attracted to the guy at all. In any ways. I was not attracted to him, attracted in the sense of crush, that kind of feeling now. Now, we people that we used to have crushes very well, we understand the dimension I'm talking from. So it was not my crush. But something happened when we met again, when he made his intentions known and then we started dating. We're going to talk about that later, but we're going to talk about it together. When he made his intentions known and we started dating, then something shifted. All of a sudden, I started to feel things. My heart started to feel things. I tell you, things that I didn't feel before. Strong desire. He passed love. He entered desire. But big girl will not. This calf is so embarrassing. But big girl will not allow me to admit. But I actually admitted because I had to talk to him about it. And I said we're talking about the difference between temptation and sin. So let's get serious. So sin is when you commit the act, when you do it and do it again. But temptation is when you are longing to do the do. I hope that is very clear. So there was this time when I was in school, he came to my hostel and I was with my girls. And this guy sat on a stool. I didn't even allow him to sit on a chair. He was sitting on a stool and then I was sitting close. And then I don't know what his hand was looking for on my hands. His hand touched my hands and electricity shoots. Electricity. I'm shy. And then electric shock. And we break the jugular. The electric shock jugular me. It shoots like the electricity shoots in my body. I'm like, what is this? like the feeling was new. New in the sense that maybe because it was my first, I did not have that experience, but the feeling was new, and I felt it at that point. It felt like this guy. I did not feel like I was going to like it in my life. I just felt like, what's this? What is this? And my heart, the my heart rate, it tripled. It went if to say it was doing bim, bim, bim before, it's times three, one time, straight up. And this was what I did to counter it, because I knew that if I did not do anything to counter it, it might eventually lead to sin. Sin in the sense that I might begin to like ungodlyly there's no English like that. I might begin to ungodlyly, think of doing stuff with him. Like I might begin to start, imagining deep things. The deep can be calling onto my deep. So this is what I did. I talked about it. The reason why most people, for me, this is what I think, and from other people's experience, I feel the reason why they eventually like fall flat is because they don't talk about it. Everybody treats sex or sexual stuff as so so different. Nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody is shy. Bro, sis, don't do that. Open your mouth and talk about it. So when I escorted him outside, I was like, something happened inside though. And he was like, what? He said, when you touched me the other time, I felt some electric shock. And I was like, it's normal. Like, he didn't like brush it off, but he did brush it off. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, the way he talked about it made me to actually calm down. Like, he brought down my jiggy jiggy. Like all those things that were just shooting inside of me, he brought it straight down. And that's one of the things that actually really, really, really helped me. Like, because of the way he talked about it. Like the way he was like, no, it's normal, it's fine, it's not a big deal. Like, he made it such a not big deal. And because of that, we're able to like overcome. Yes, I was able to just like, it's normal. It's just, it's my guy now, so it's normal. So, I already said the difference between temptation and sin. I said temptation is when you are still thinking of doing the do. But sin is when you put your hand to do the do, even though you know that you're not supposed to do the do. Yes, that is it. And I would continue later because unfortunately, there is no space on my phone to record more than this. So we'll be talking about it more deeply next time. I don't want to give you a date. Next time. So please like and subscribe. And if you've watched this to the end, thank you. I love you. Can you tell us your experience when it comes to, love, when it comes to dating, when it comes to relationships, and how you were able to overcome temptation in your relationship? Bye. See you next time. Thank you for watching.